What's up, guys? It's your boy Blackrue back with another video on the Gentleman of Crypto. Before we get started, cue Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on our Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing.
All right, guys. I think we're live. Hold on one second here. Just go check and see. Going. All right, perfect. So we're just going to go over here so we can get comments. Wait till this is up so we don't have an echo. Almost. Just go check it. I swear I thought I got rid of those sound effects, y'all. I don't know why they're still playing. But anyways, what's going on, y'all? We're going to be talking about Gala and Algorand today. All right, so let's get going. I guess if I'm gonna play a sound effect, let me play one for real. Let's see. Here we go. And why did I play an Ice Cube themed sound effect? We will see. We will see. Okay. So let's talk Gala and Algorand. We'll start with Gala. So Gala again is kind of into a whole theme of metaverse. With I showed you guys how the World Economic Forum, they're really high on the metaverse, and you know they have real big bags behind them, right? So that's why we're looking at metaverse things. If we go over here and we come look and we look at their featured topics, we see metaverse is one of the top ones right there. So yeah. Now if we look at Gala and we look at where it's been as high as 70 cents. And oh my God, the people that were over here buying this at 0.0003, I know they're very happy with themselves right now. But here we got it at 4, not terrible. I really could see it passing 70 in the next bull run. So let's come over here and take a look. And oh yeah, at 70, that's like what, 4 times 18. Okay, 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 20 is 80. So about a 17x if it gets back to 70 cents. Very, very cool. Now let's look here. The supply is pretty big, 35 billion. But taking that into account, Cardano is like 45 billion, and Hedera's at 50 billion. So still not too bad, especially for a metaverse coin. One of the things I knew about is that they have the Gala games. Where did I put that Gala games? Okay, we'll just bring it up over here. So I knew that they had the Gala games, which they have a bunch of different games that you can buy NFTs for and play those games. Spider Tanks, Town Star, Superior. They had one that was supposed to be like Star Wars. I don't know if it's up and running yet. So Spider Tanks is up and running. Town Star, Champions Arena, which looks like a okay, it's a RPG. Thought it was like a fighting game. Okay, this is Battlestar Galactica. Okay. Okay. Galactica. They actually got a sponsor for it. Excuse me. Because before it was just a random space name, but that's actually like an IP. That's a brand. So that's pretty cool. But what I didn't know was Gala launched Gala Film and Gala Music, which is pretty amazing. So they're covering both gaming, music, and film. And if we come down here and look at the music, they have 3 or 4 of hip hop's biggest stars: Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Too Short, and E40. I mean, come on. They're definitely on um, Mount Rushmore of the West Coast. Westmore. I got you. So I'm not sure who came up with that name. I don't know about that. But that's some pretty huge star power right there. And Snoop actually bought the IP for Death Row Records. So Death Row Records is also going to be part of their IP. And let me see here. We got an article for that. So back in February 18th, they announced the Gala Music and Death Row Records. That whole brand is amazing. Just like someone bought the brand of Playboy and they kind of like refactored and reshaped it into something that's more modern. Someone bought the brand of LimeWire for Algorand and they're shaping that into something, which is something else we're probably going to have to go over since we're talking about Algorand. But that's amazing. So I don't know if it includes some of the IP for like Tupac. That's probably separate. That he might have to buy that too. But Death Row had rappers like Dr. Dre, Suge Knight was there, of course. DLC, Dick Griffey is a funder. They also had Tupac, of course, and a couple other people. I think they had Mystical for a second. Yeah, they had some pretty impressive artists over there at Death Row. Let's see who was in the comments over here. What's up, Sharon Davis? What's up? Or sorry, Sharon Dawson. What's up? What's up, Ufar? What's up, Real Riquanji? Riquanji? I think I got that right. What's up? What's up, y'all? Thanks for making it out. Sharon, you make it out to almost all of these. Appreciate it. Let's see here. All right, so let's get back to Gala. So Gala Music, it seems like they've sold all their nodes. And that's pretty important. These validator nodes, people make a really good money off of owning these nodes. So for proof of stake, basically you need validator nodes, and they kind of pay you money for holding on to those nodes. Case in point, OneCoin, where we should check the price of where it's at right now. Pre-search, I always use that for my searching on YouTube. If we look here, they pay you to search. They just raised their node stuff to like 4,000 pre-search you have to have for that. But we should check and see where that pre-search price is right now. See, it dropped under 7 cents for a little bit here. It's probably up with this little bull run we have. And this bull run could be it could have been predictable. And shout out to my patrons. I have some stuff on there about astrology and astrology charts. Definitely, if you guys, it's a Patreon exclusive. If you guys want to learn a little bit about the astrology charts, and believe me, I'm not saying that like, Mercury retrograde, if you catch that or something, you'll be a millionaire or whatever. It's just an extra tool I use along with all the rest of these tools to kind of predict where the market's going to be at. Um, and I thought I wanted to have something cool for my patrons, so that's a Patreon exclusive on there for you guys who want to check out the Patreon. The link will be in the description of any one of my videos. And definitely come over to the channel and like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's darkhorsewatcher.com, www.darkhorsewatcher.com, and I'll lead you right to my channel where you can like and subscribe. Now, moving on to Gala Film. Gala Film, they actually have some nodes left. If we come over here, so they say they have 125 remaining film node license. So at this price, I think it's something I calculated earlier today. It seems like they have a nice algorithm that adjusts it based on Gala's price, but I think at this price is something like $5,000 or whatever. So yeah, definitely do your own research to like what that would mean for you, or if that's something that you can afford. But there you go. But yeah, what I like about the Gala film is like that they're planning on using their NFTs in the film, and kind of like give you the owner, or you the user or owner of the coin, the ability to like possibly say who's going to act in parts. Like they're doing really creative things here, and they're talking about having a genre that I really like a lot. I really love anime, and they say that's something that they're going to focus on, and they're not trying to make it like crappy anime. They really want to be like rivaling Netflix with this type of anime and stuff. So pretty interesting. They say they have a couple upcoming projects here. Let's see if we can peek at a couple. So here's one that looks like an anime, and it looks good. It doesn't look like crappy graphics or anything like that. It looks like they actually put some time into it. Let me see here. Is there sound? Okay, there must not be sound. Okay. Making of the Chronic. I don't know if they mean the iconic album, The Chronic, but it seems like that might be it. Possibly. Okay, yep. Never seen before. Look at making Dr. Dre's iconic 1992 album from Death Row Records. So here we see Death Row Records IP being used again. Very amazing, very awesome. And then they have their voxels. So again, they're actually using the voxels here in a film. So that's pretty cool if you own a voxel, right? And into the Galaverse again with the voxels. Seemed like there was going to be somebody talking here, or actual real person. Let me see if that is true there. Okay, so yeah, that's their like CTO or something like that. Okay, CEO. CEO. So pretty cool. And that's Gala. Let me see if we got any questions there. I think that they're covering all of these genres. They're covering play to earn games. They're covering film. They're covering music. Like that's really, really something awesome to see. And the fact that they're diverse like that should make the coin really valuable, in my opinion, since it's diverse. Let me see if we got any questions. What's up, Ashanti S? All right, so let's get into Algorand. So Algorand is another one of those ISO 20022 compliant cryptos. Again, so that means they're probably going to be involved in CBDCs in some shape, form, or fashion. Now, the cool part about Algorand is that they're so friggin' fast. Whenever I'm transferring funds to somebody on Coinbase, I use Algorand because it gets done in like literally under a minute, like 30 seconds, if that. So they reach consensus really fast, which makes me think if someone wants to use them for DeFi or a CBDC or something like that, they would be the ones to go to because they are so quick. So we can see them in this list here. This article was from June of this year. So we see them on a list with a couple different coins that we've been talking about. If you guys want to learn more about XDC, which we haven't talked about that much on this channel, you can come over here and check out my video, What's XDC and What's WadsPay. I think it's a pretty good video, y'all. And yeah, so that's something to note. But again, when we talk about speed, let's go check that out over here. They just did an upgrade in which they went from 1200 to 6,000 TPS, which is amazing because they were already fast as heck. So that's going to be really, really amazing and game changing when it comes to stuff like DeFi and money, like I was saying there. So that's cool. And then one thing to note here is that they also are pioneering technology to make themselves quantumly not hackable. Because I don't know if you guys have been up on it, but that's a big concern in the future is once we roll out quantum computing, that cryptos can be hacked. If you're not familiar with quantum computing, excuse me, guys. Quantum computing goes from normal computing kind of works with binary code, which is it's either a 0 or a 1. Quantum computing works with like this third bit, like so it's either a 0 or a 1 or it's a 0 and a 1 at the same time. And what that does, like computational wise, it makes it very like it can compute a whole bunch more, a whole bunch quickly by adding that third bit. It's crazy. So, because of that, it can challenge cryptography and actually break the code of it. But since Algorand has this Falcon, it cannot be quantumly hacked. So to counter the emergence of quantum computing or quantum computers, NIST, which I'm not sure where the N comes from, but the U.S. Institute of Standards and Technology ran a global competition to entice the brightest minds in the field to develop cryptographic algorithms that are secure against quantum attacks. So apparently, before the announcement, Algorand had already chosen Falcon and had already been quantum secure. So that's something to think about, especially if they're trying to roll this out for CBDCs. So if we come over here, where is it? They're already rolling out CBDCs on the Marshall Islands. So if we come down here, the Marshallese sovereign could become the first state-backed digital currency to enter circulation, and it's being built using the Algorand protocol by SFB Technologies, the company selected by the Marshall Islands for the SOV implementation. SFB Technologies, after in-depth research, decided that Algorand is the best choice as the underlying platform for SOV. So, per its agreement to build the Marshallese SOV, Algorand will provide the base technology for its creation, issuance, and ongoing management of the digital currency for the Marshall Islands. The company will also provide technical support once the currency is launched, ensuring it will follow changes in regulations. So, they say, why is it needed so badly for the Marshall Islands? They were saying since there are already 50K people living on 1,100 islands, that they're already kind of decentralized by nature. So this would very much work for them. So this really bodes well for their future. And if we go look at where these guys have been, they were as high as, let's say, about 240. Yeah, 240, about good 240. So sitting here at 40 cents, that's what? 2 times 4 is, well, 6 times 4 is 12. Okay, no, sorry. I'm way off. So this is about what, 5x, 6x? So not bad. Nothing compared to like Gala games if it gets back to 70. But considering that this could possibly be used for a CBDC and get those funds, the fees from a CBDC, might be something to consider. And this is only a 10 billion supply. So about a fifth less than Hedera and Cardano. So very cool. If this moves, it can probably move a little bit faster than those two because it's only a fifth of their supply. So let's come out here and see if we got any questions. What did I do? Okay, nope, wrong window. Gala, is it? What's up, Upscale Entertainment? So if you guys haven't already, check me out on Crypto and Down. I'm so glad those brothers invited me out to their show yesterday. We had a good time. We talked about a good amount of cryptos. If we come on over here to Gentlemen of Crypto. You can see we did the show there. That's my old logo. If there are any artists out there, I'm looking to get a new logo. So if any artists out there, please give me a contact. My DMs are open on Twitter. It's at Blackrue. I'm looking to do a new logo. Let's see here. So one of the things that I was looking at since we had some extra time was where's Gala Games here? I was seeing how Gala Games is, if you were investing over here, you're probably a really happy person when it got to 70 cents, right? So if we come over here and look at Steam Exchange, these are some guys I had them on Benzinga. I need to get them to come on Gentlemen of Crypto. We did an open AMA on there. They're going to be an exchange in Canada, and they're getting all their ducks in a row, right? This max supply that you see of 100 billion, it's actually changing. And if you come over to my channel and you come look, let's go back here. I have a few different videos on their AMAs because they do live AMAs. They haven't done one in a while because they're getting the whole exchange ready. But if you guys come over here and check out these videos, you'll learn that these guys are completely open, 100% transparent. It might be better for you to listen to my videos and actually go to their AMAs. But you could definitely do both. Go Steam Exchange. So, so reason I say come over here and check out my videos on them and on their AMAs is because they they are going to change this tokenomics that we see here. So that's not going to be it. They're going to like when they move over to their own exchange, because they have their own, once they're up and running, they're going to have their own blockchain, which is going to be the Rails network. So this you're going to be like convert your tokens. I forget what the percentage is going to be, but just to think, okay, a new exchange, if they were to go up to like, it's hard to say because these numbers are going to be different. So when they convert, it may well be like a cent or two once they convert. But um, exchanges are something that always get a big push in a bull run, and I've showed that to you guys before, but we'll pick out a couple so I can just like show you real time. So Gate.io, for example. Okay, it's only been through one bull run, but it went from like 50 something cents to $10. Voyager is a better example because they've been through two bull runs, even though they're kind of in trouble right now, right? But just for an example of what they did in both bull runs. So 2017, from 50 cents all the way to $11, down to 11 cents, all the way up to 653, 50 something, 650 something. So exchanges are something that are really big runners for bull runs. So that's why I like Steam Exchange, and I personally got coins in them, and I do have a relationship with those guys. Let me say that out front. But I'm not getting paid any tokens. I can offer my full and honest opinion, and that is even the way that they wanted it. And their group just did not take any private tokens of their coins, so that's something also good to note. But yeah, so this might be a nice little runner, not financial advice, in the next bull market. Let me see if we got any questions out there. Okay, there we go. What's up, Saint Chocolate? Gala is it. Yeah, I know, right? Why are AAA games developing slow in crypto compared to centralized? I'm not sure what you mean by AAA games. Um, and maybe you mean play to earn games. Um, the thing that play to earn games have a problem with is American economy. Like, take for example, what is it called? Axie Infinity. Um, it's great to earn a little bit on there if you're like, say, in the Philippines or some other country where um, American money goes a long way. But for like America, if I'm earning like if I'm earning $20 a month, it doesn't really mean anything for me. Um, but that's the real problem. So when people in other countries find out that they can earn on these games, they end up kind of diluting the games down. I can give you a couple different examples of that. If we go to like Dayton Arena, okay, so started real high only to be leveled. And there are tons of different games that are this exact same way. One game that I loved a lot, Splinterlands. It might see a little bit of a push up now because they just released a new set. But again, also leveled. And there's a couple different ones that I can show you like that just got decimated. And the only way I think they fix it is if they limit the game to like either America or limit it to only certain areas. That's really the only way I can see that they fix stuff like this. But maybe I don't know if that's what you meant by AAA games, but hopefully you can tell me. Any opinion on Star Atlas? I was pretty high on Star Atlas. I kind of still am, but it's like they got a long way to go to get that game up and running, right? Let's see. Where are they at right now? Star at. Help if I could spell, y'all. Star Atlas. Here we go. Oh my. That's just, you know what? It would be pretty big, but it's like, okay, when is the game gonna be ready? That's the thing. Like, okay, geez, look at that. 20 down to um I would say like, okay, it's 36 billion supply. I mean, it won't be bad, but when did they get it up and running? That's the big thing. When is it gonna be up and running? Let's see here. We probably need to go to their medium to really know. I think I own like one of their little like sand jets or something like that. But I don't think they have anything playable at the moment. Okay, maybe they do. All right, I'll have to download that and play with it. But I didn't think they had anything playable at the moment. So let's see. Marketplace. Like when you think about the whole like enormity of this game, um, I think it has the potential to be successful because a lot of people like the Star Wars ish type feeling stuff, right? But until they really have something playable, it's like, what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna have to download this and see how playable it is, but I'm cool with it. It's just how long are you gonna have to wait to return on your investment? Like I can tell you guys for sure. Okay, I know when the Bitcoin halving is. I know that's 2024, and I know that coins tend to be bullish like a couple months after the halving, like 2024, possibly into 2025. We know this, but we don't know when exactly will they have something playable. So that's the hard part with Star Atlas. But I like it. It's just I can't tell you when they would be actually playable. What is the other coin? Star Atlas. Their governance coin. Polis. So yeah, I like this. I just don't know when it'll be actually playable. Decimated. Okay. Let's see if we got any more questions. One game that I liked a lot. Oh, am I gonna be able to remember the name of it? Um, Ember Sword. I don't know if they have any. Do they have tokens? Ember Sword. I don't know that they have tokens yet. I know that they have land. Let's go see what their land is like. Ember Sword. And I know they actually had like you could run around and they had like a little tiny demo version ready, but I'm probably thinking that most of these companies are going to try to hold off as much as they can until like 2024 to get these things up and running. I don't think anybody's going to launch in a winter, a crypto winter. So yeah, there's some decent prices for lots out here. Not too expensive. What's point 0.8? Okay, like $120. Not too bad. And they actually have something like decently playable now. Ember Sword. Let's see if we can go to their site right quick. I'm not gonna be able to go in there. I don't own the land anymore. Okay, looks like they have some gallery of stuff that's kind of doable right now. Interesting. So they actually have the little graphics for the players. Okay, so they're moving along nicely. So this might be one to check out if you want something that seems like it's almost playable now. And if we go to Twitter, this is a good thing that I do when I'm trying to scout different things and see kind of where they're at. If we go to Twitter and look at their number of followers, I think Eversword has a pretty decent amount of followers. As soon as this loads, let's see. Okay, so yeah, so they have a decent amount of followers. If you see all the people that's following them, Cornucopias, which is another good game, a good metaverse to follow. D Race, that one's pretty good. Immutable X, of course. Open Seas following them. Sandbox is following them. And they did just say that they had a sandbox, so that's pretty cool. So, see if we got any more questions. Hey, Relaxing Serenity Sounds, what's going on? Let's see here. You just made me think of one. Let's look at Immutable X and where they're at right now. So they're allowing a lot of 2 billion. Not too bad. This one went insane for a little second. All the way to $9, only to bottom out. Let's see where it's at. So, position itself as a layer 2 scaling solution for NFTs on Ethereum. So, Immutable X is one way you can go if you don't want to go like Polygon, but it's also, I think you can also use it on Polygon as well. So I know at least Embersort came out on Polygon. Like, that's why if we go over here, you see it's listed in blue. So you can buy it on Polygon. You can buy the land on Polygon, but I guess Immutable X is where they're actually going to build the actual game. Let me see if I can go to their Medium right quick and see where they're at on this. And we got about 14 minutes to go, so I can grab some more questions too. Okay, so this is the latest thing that they posted. So they just announced additions to their leadership team. And I would also suggest to go to their Discord. They have a pretty active Discord, and they post things in there when they're gonna like put some new pictures up for the gallery, different things like that. But if you're like kind of like a Final Fantasy fan of RPGs, I think this might really appeal to you. I peep how they kind of made her look like Kim Kardashian. I see what they're doing. I see your game, Empress Sword. I see your game. See if we got any questions. What do you think about virtual horse racing? Man, I was really big into Zed Run when it came out. Now you got a couple different people that are trying to like um, kind of copy that. Um, let's see. So D-Race is one that's trying to copy it. There was one on Cardano that was supposed to come up pretty soon. I'm not gonna be able to remember it, but D-Race is one, and I know Alex Becker was pushing this pretty hard. Um, so he'll probably pump it again when it's time for it to be pumped again. So D-Race wouldn't be a bad bet, but here we go, all the way up to 7 and down. But yeah, Becker was pumping this boy pretty hard. Um, Total supply is pretty small with 120 million. That's something good to look at. But I wish I can remember the name of the Cardano horse race. I think it's equine or something like that. Equine. I can't spell to save my life, y'all. Let me see. Let's see. I think I came close to it. We might get there. Okay, yep, equine. I think. Oh, I did spell it right. Nice. Okay, so this is one I was looking at, and the way that they were doing is pretty cool, especially considering the big problem with Zed Run is that you can just kind of breed forever. And if you go look online, you'll see some of these Zed Run horses at 0.000 ETH or something like that. It's crazy. They should really limit it. They should have limited the amount that the horse could breed. So yeah, 0.01 ETH for these because you can just breed forever. And these horses, like probably all of these ones, have no chance to win. Like absolutely no chance to win. So equine actually fixes that by limiting the amount that the horse could breed. And if we go over to something like, what is it called again? It's been a while since I've been at Cardano NFTs. Oh man, I can't remember. Let's see. I'm having a brain fart over here, you guys. I can't remember the NFT site for Cardano. Maybe y'all know. Let me see. Maybe they might have it on their website. Or maybe not. But yeah, you look into buying some of these NFTs for this one. I think this one has a pretty good handle on like learning from the mistakes of Zed Run and getting that done. Another one I liked was Chicken Derby. I kind of got out of it because like it was getting a little boring, but it's something pretty cool. Let me see Chicken Derby. And they actually have races going. I don't know if they have the power ups working yet, but we might be able to see that if they do or not. Okay, sure. And it looks like they're doing land plots. Gotta infuse more money some way, right? So okay, so they're gonna put the marketplace on here instead of open C. Let's see, where is race chicken? I knew they did have the site where you could just go straight to the site to race the chicken. Okay, I don't have a coop anymore, so that's why it's not letting me do it. Okay, I'm not gonna log in because I think it exposed my wallet, but this might be cool to get back into. Let me see where the chickens are at. Okay, wow. The floor price on these chicken are zero point 0.1 ETH. It's crazy. So all these NFT games, it seems, just hit the floor. Let's see the highest price. Of course, there might be some that are ridiculously high for no reason. Okay. So this might be something for you to check out, but a lot of these games are just gonna be in the crapper until the next bull run. So that's why I was looking at kind of metaverses that are kind of more connected to the WEF and stuff like that. So things like Gala, who have like a Snoop Dogg behind them, right? And an Ice Cube behind them, right? So things like that, where it has a Snoop Dogg or something behind them. Things like Sandbox, where you know you got LCX teaming up with it, and they're probably loosely connected with the World Economic Forum, right? Seek, where they're connected to Facebook, right? Facebook Meta. and Randy Zuckerberg's sister, has a channel on there, right? Um, so if I had to rank them, I'd probably be like Sandbox, Seek, you know, Gala, and then kind of on down the list. Let's see if we got more. Like I wouldn't think it would be good to spec on any of these chickens or horses, really. But if you want to try to spec on anything, maybe one that hasn't started yet, like Equine, or one that hasn't started yet, like Atlas, Star Atlas, or one that hasn't started yet, like Ember Sword. Um, if I was going to spec on anyone, it would be probably one of the ones like that that haven't started. I know there was another one called like Time something. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to remember it, but it had a really big following behind it. Something Time, big time, big time. Wow, these are really expensive a while ago, but I think what these guys just didn't realize is it takes a really long time to make a game. A lot of these guys just didn't realize it takes a really long time to make a game. Um, so I think big time they have some other lands on sale somewhere. Big time NFT. Okay, so here's another one to kind of just check out. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, come on now. Today. Okay. So these guys have a lot of big people behind them. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but you can see they have a lot put into the graphics and the design of the pictures and whatnot. So you can see they're not like a third rate type studio. And again, we can go over here and look at their Twitter and we'll see kind of what we can expect by the number of people that's following them. And a lot of people following them, but it's also good to check out who actually is following them because a lot of people have it like it'll be a big number of followers, but nobody's following them, and then you know it's all fake, right? But these guys have a lot of popular, like Polygon Studios is following them, and they're related to Polygon, the big Polygon. A whole bunch of NFT clubs. My guy Strictly Sports, who's a real knowledgeable cat. Boson Protocol. So you can see they have a LEO Trades and Journey Crypto, who are two big crypto names. Coin Bureau, who's another huge crypto name. My guy Krakow. So you got a whole bunch of good people following them. Josh Hart, the NBA player. Got a whole bunch of people here. So big time's another one you might want to consider. Let's see here. Any closing questions? Because we're at 7, y'all. I'll wait because I know there's a little like lag. All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming out. Thank you guys who stayed to the end. Thank you guys who are watching it on the recording. Thanks so much. Have a good one, guys. Catch me on Saturday. It's at 9:30 a.m. All right, y'all. Peace. Have a good one.